Hi everyone. Give us a couple minutes, and we're just finishing up. A couple more setting in, letting people kind of roll in. So just give us a couple more minutes. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Just a little extra prep. I had to jump up and do a couple things.
I have to do some jumping jacks.
Yeah. So we're gonna start tonight with the new event.
Just where?
It's in Ul'dah. It's right by the crystal. I believe that you're here. Okay. Follow me.
I'm
It's
here.
not gonna...
I don't see. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, that's not
Is
it.
that you? No, that's not you. Where the fuck are you?
I'm right here.
Oh,
you're still down the stairs. Let me jump.
Oh, there you are. Excuse me.
This
I'm so sorry.
But yeah. So a couple things.
Oh, wait. Stand still real quick.
Yeah. Was this the first time you've seen me in this?
I'm looking up your skirt.
Oh, pervert.
Nice.
So I don't know if you were able to tune in last night, but we did a Roblox stream instead of our usual stuff.
Yes.
It was very goofy.
I was out drinking with some coworkers.
No, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah,
you don't have to turn up to every. No, it's fine. We had Sophie.
Although I am a little jealous because I love doing Roblox streams.
Yeah,
with
we did 3008. We'll have to invite you. I'll invite you to the next one. So because we're gonna
on a
actually
Saturday
do,
would be nice.
Yeah, I'll see what we can do about that because I do know that we would like to eventually go back to that one and a couple others. I cannot believe the fact that fucking Roblox started out as like we're gonna fucking hate this, like haha tee joke stream.
No, it gets you like that.
No, we've legitimately gone back to it.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I was like, "This is a shitty kids game. Yeah. I don't understand why my friend plays it."
Yeah.
And then you find that one game that you get addicted to. You're like, I get it. Like, I love platformers. Obbies. When I learned about obbies, I was like, how bad? Like, whatever. And I saw like 400, 5,000 like level obbies, and I was like, and I spent one summer like doing an entire like 1,000 levels obby.
We did.
I've never felt so empty and so complete at the same time.
We've been doing the infinite IKEA the last couple of times we did it. It is very goofy fun, and we learned last night that there's strategy. There are people that will fuck your shit up. Like we had this amazing base, and then this guy came over and just fucking wrecked shit.
Yep.
And, it was so annoying.
It was so annoying, but it's fun.
Oh, it's so good. The IKEA though has brought about us doing Minecraft a bit. I'm gonna start working on quests as well. Begging your pardons, good madam, but you are an adventurer, are you not? If so, I would be much obliged for your kind assistance. I am the royal seneschal, and it is my honor to oversee Little Ladies' Day. In case you aren't familiar, the festival celebrates the maidens of the realm, and it is. Holy shit, we discussed this earlier. It absolutely is for Women's Month.
It is, because Little Ladies is a reference to a famous book.
Wait, really?
Yes. I have to look it up, but Little Ladies is very important to Women's History Month.
I did not know that.
It's a book about like really cool women.
That's insane. All the maidens of the realm, and it is my duty to see that each and every lady is treated as a princess. Yay! For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of the antique folding fan to participants. So this is going to get us an emote. You know how the last couple of events that we've done have all been closed or like amount?
Yeah.
This is an emote event, I believe.
Shit. Sorry.
It's alright. I don't have it on this character, but I also I own the worst fucking emote in the entire game.
Do you know?
Miss Alethea, scion of House Thorn, has taken it upon herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she has never had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she rests at my insistence, but passionate as she is about the celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus, would I turn to your help in order to take the burden off my lady, who is a treasured princess this day. Might I prevail you to assist with her investigation? Yeah. I am truly grateful. Now, Miss Adelthea should be resting on the bench in the Gold Court, so pray seek her out there. I leave her in your capable hands. But yeah, the worst emote in the game, and I will absolutely fight anybody that says differently, is the eat pizza emote.
Alright, pause real quick.
Yeah.
So the book I was thinking of, it was called Little Woman.
Oh, I know Little Woman.
Yeah, that's what they're referencing here. Little Woman. Yeah. Okay. My bad. You were saying about the eating pizza emote.
Okay, so 2021, the Gaming Awards of 2021, FF14 won an award, and they knew they were up for the award. No, for having the best community.
I remember this. this. I was watching the Game Awards. I was watching.
I think it was Genshin Impact got really, really fucking... No, it was Fortnite got really angry.
Yeah.
That FF14 won the best community, and it was just a moment of like...
It's... come on now. Like, look at the Fortnite community. Like, they got bitching because, like, they're... whatever.
That's what's really funny though is the Fortnite community was like, oh, how dare you, how dare 14, they don't, I've never heard this game. Yeah, and it's like, maybe this is why you didn't win best community. Maybe there's a reason.
Yeah, literally they showed themselves. Like, they completely show themselves.
But the point was not that I'm not gonna shit on the fucking Fortnite community, even though that instance makes it super easy.
I'm gonna
shit on Grubhub.
Oh,
I'm going to shit on Grubhub here.
I remember you telling me this story.
Oh yeah, no, because I fucking hate the fact that I have this emote. It's garbage. It's fucking awful. So Grubhub teamed up with Square Enix and Final Fantasy XIV to put in the Eat Pizza emote that if you spent $20 on Grubhub, they would send you a code to get the emote.
Null has canonically spent Nunh has canonically spent $20 on Grubhub. Let's put that into perspective.
Let me put this into perspective. I monthly probably put $200 into Grubhub.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you remember what you bought?
Yes, actually, I had some very delicious sushi that night. I'm not even kidding. Like, the food was the place that I ordered
it was
from,
like at least you ordered something of quality.
Yeah,
at least what you ordered was great.
Yeah, like I actually had some good food.
Okay, that's what's important.
Yeah. However, the issue is that the fucking emote is the most corporate fucking thing on the planet. It's so bad. It's like you take a bite out of the pizza, you put your hand up to your cheek, and you just kind of tilt your head back and forth in like the most corporate, like, pizza kind of thing. And then on top of that, Grubhub completely botched the crossover because it was only like the first 20,000 people that got it.
Okay, and then you were one of those 20,000.
I was one of the unfortunate 20,000. Because afterwards, instead of asking for more codes from Square Enix like they should have, they went, nah, we're done, and didn't.
You know what's the equivalent of that?
What?
You have Instagram, don't you?
Yes, but I rarely go on it.
But you ever get, like, at least I've gotten it, because I'm a swagged out capybara.
Yeah.
Where
look, my adventuring lifestyle
it will be like a
me.
random clothesline, and they'll be like, hey, would you like to be an advocate? Like a model advocate? Like, you buy one of our merch, you put a poster, they basically ask you, hey, put a picture up, and make a post about it, tag us in it, and we will make you one of our models. But you have to spend money on our stuff.
I've actually gotten offers, like ad offers, I should specify, on like TikTok of like, hey, are you a VTuber or a streamer? Do you want to, sign on with Energy Drink Band? Yeah, I do get those.
Okay.
And I've thought about it a couple times, but I'm like, no,
it's a scam.
I want to stay indie. Especially because it looks like you're an energy drink, and those are never fun. I mean, maybe if Ghost reached out to me, the energy drink Ghost, if they went, hey, Null, you wanna be one of our influencers? You want to shill for Ghost energy drink? Yes, please.
Ghost?
Yeah, it's an energy drink with 0 calories and 0 sugar. It's pretty much straight caffeine. Do not drink one past like 2 p.m. You will not be able to sleep that night. It is some strong shit.
Strong shit?
Sigh. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. I think it's just us. But yeah. So pardon me, but I do not believe we've met. Is there something you require? But I was going to say, the FF14 crossover that they did with Butterfingers was so much better. So the Royal Sentinel sent you.
Butterfinger?
Yeah, 2021, I think about June of 2021, they did an event where if you bought $5 worth of Butterfingers, they would send you a code for a mount.
For Butterfinger?
Yeah, for Butterfingers. I did it. I got a mount.
First off, shout out to Butterfinger because I love Butterfingers.
I also
don't buy them as often.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about that crunchy, that flakiness.
Yeah, it's so good. Also, Bart
so
Simpson
good.
used to sell them. That's why I love them. Oh god,
I've never gotten into The Simpsons.
I just fucking showed my age right there. Fuck.
Yeah, you did. You did. I know about it because I don't know. I'm cultured.
I was young when those commercials came out. I was a child. They were aimed at me.
Yeah, keep talking. You're showing the wrinkles on your face right now.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll fucking wear them proudly. I'll tell. So the Royal Sentinel salute. Well, I would be lying if I said that I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. Me too, apparently. I'm supposed to meet with 2 people as part of my investigation, but as loath as I am to admit it, I'm in no condition to be up and about. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which I found in the Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in Ul'dah, I turned to the history books and discovered that it is a style used in the palace during the Thorn dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess Edvia, my ancestor who gave rise to Little Ladies' Day, once used such a fan in a dance she performed at a royal soiree. It was all very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the royals' seneschal, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fan as a gift for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan who we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, no more than a few decades ago at most. This led me to wonder, who had this fan made? Who had this fan made and why? With my mother no longer with us, I went and asked my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of the House Thorn. If he does not know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learned how the fan was used during the Princess Edvia's time, I thought we could share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend to the appointments in my stead? I am in your debt. Now you will want to take the fan with you. Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye. Oh shit, it's her! Who will be at the Azeneth Ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand. The reporter from the Mithril Eye, she shows up specifically, actually, in event quests like this. You'll get to know her. When we get to the Harrowing, I'm gonna say it's called. It's a celebration of the fans every year, and it's like super sweet.
Hold on.
All right. Ooh, sorry about the hiccups. Where could Aldethia be? Can I help you? It's me! Oh wait, no, you're not who I thought.
Apologies.
Never mind, it's not the same Mithril Eye reporter.
I apologize.
It's fine. This fan.
I had a...
You got...
No, I was just saying that, like, I like to burn some incense to, like, whenever I start something online. I don't know why I do it, but
helps
it's cool.
You.
Yeah.
The fan. Aldethia sent you, I take it. Very well, then. I'll tell you what I know. I don't know what that was. When Aldethia reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one that I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain, but to see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. The fan once belonged to Aldethia's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time, 15 summers old perhaps, when I interviewed her for a Little Ladies' Day article. That day, she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts, though, and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I must say, I find it a little strange that Aldethia would ask me about the fan. It belonged to her mother, after all. Surely she would know about it. That woman doesn't know that Aldethia's mother is dead.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bwah, bwah, bwah.
She's been dead the whole time. Wait, who's dead?
The woman. The woman with the woman with the fan.
The woman with the fan.
The woman with the fan.
Well, is it the little woman with the fan?
No, she the big woman with the fan.
Oh, okay. Don't be yawning on me.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
There's a wind-up alpha. We'll have to do that at some point. Can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appears to be late. Have the fan.
Have you seen the woman with the fan?
I have seen the woman with the fan. Ah, so you've come on Miss Aldethia's behalf.
Fancy.
And this is the fan she wished me to inspect. Indeed. It is of a
Steal the
style
fan,
hailing
steal
from
the
the Thorn dynasty. It is said that Princess Edivia carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days, it was considered meet for noblewomen to cover their faces, to which end they carried along folding fans on their person. But as legend of the lost lady would attest, Princess Edivia didn't concern herself with social norms. In a royal soiree, far from using her fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance.
Is it a modesty thing?
I think.
Or is it like, because like, why do the nobility want to cover their face? For like an air of mystery?
Yeah, keeps them mysterious.
But is it like more of a modesty thing? Like
Maybe.
in Islam?
It might be. The Sultan.
Because that's the way I took it.
Well, I mean, like, you know, customs and standards change over time. It used to be super immodest for women to show their ankles.
You know, but I think it's more of like a flex because it's not like it specifically said noble woman.
It's probably a flex, like
Yeah, it is a flex, right? Like I'm a rarity, I'm a diamond.
Yeah, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. That dance came to be known as the Little Ladies' Dance, and it is said to have been passed down from the women of House Thorn. The fan you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, as a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Aldethia should be aware of this legacy. In any case, I hope I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass it along my regards. Sir, I don't think this is gonna help. Whew. No, there's an invite to light up the night.
Invite to what?
Another a nightclub.
Interesting. In the game?
Yeah, in game.
Interesting.
Well, I'll have to take you to one. Not on stream.
Why not on stream?
Holy shit! Some of those nightclubs get fucking spicy. Ah, you are returned. Thank you for attending
We're
the
talking
appointment.
nightclub in Final Fantasy, not real
Yes.
life, right?
Yes.
Oh fuck! What do you mean?
You. Oof.
Like the ERP
Yeah, there's herb. There's herb going on. That's part of it.
in the nightclubs.
Yes, but the outfits are also very, very skimpy. Very skimpy.
Oh, okay.
I've gone to a couple of nightclubs in my time.
When the Null was young.
Well, actually, the last time I did it was January, I think. I'm gonna say January. So you
Okay,
returned.
on stream, we have to go to a nightclub.
I mean, we would have to do a later stream around like 7 my time.
Why? Oh, because that's when the nightclubs start.
That's when they open up.
That is what a nightclub is.
And a lot of it would just be us standing around. So you've returned. Thank you for attending the appointments in my stead.
Okay.
So, did you learn aught of interest? No.
Wait, I have so many questions about nightclubs now.
You go and you emote dance and you pull up usually you pull up a second Twitch stream where they've hired a DJ to play music for them.
Wait, okay. So, stop. Hold on. Stop the brakes. Is it like an instance that people have?
It's okay. So you know how we have the FC house, right?
Yeah.
Have you been in the FC house?
No.
Okay. After this quest, before we get back to MSQ stuff, we're gonna go in the FC house. What? The fan was my mother's?
Okay.
And it was used to perform the little ladies' dance? A dance passed down through the women of our line? Forgive me, but I'm not sure what to think. I've never known about any of this, neither the fan nor the dance. Why wouldn't my mother share the tradition with me? She didn't have the chance, my girl. Yes, I feel that is the only plausible explanation. My mother succumbed to illness when I was little. Even if she had wished to pass the tradition, she never had the chance to do so. Be that as it may, my father must have known something. I do not know why he claimed otherwise and feigned ignorance about the fan, nor do I know why he would nor do I expect he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance, about my mother. I'm sorry to impose yet again, adventurer, but won't you help me find the answers? This means a lot to me. Thank you. Now then, if my mother appeared at Little Lady's Day with her fan, it seems that she would have performed her dance there. On that assumption, I suppose we look for those who knew my mother around when she was involved with the festival. For this, wealthy, middle-aged folk seems like a likely place to start. Chances are, at the very least, they cross paths with her in social circles. To that end, could you please try approaching affluent-looking individuals at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange at Eschim's Aesthetics? I shall await you there. Ugh. There's the sound of all the minions being summoned. Let me go talk to the affluent rich people. Fuck. What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne and the dance she used to perform? May I ask who's asking? Her fucking daughter. Goodness me, to think
Lord.
Aldethia had no idea. I was good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say, and she would be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly took ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions and certainly never performed in the little ladies' dance in them. She did, however, show it to me in private, and I consider myself blessed. It was so beautiful, I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have dearly loved to teach Aldecia too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if Aldecia is keen to learn the dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it, a poor substitute though I may be for her mother. She awaits at the Gold Court, yes? I shall go and find her there at once. And now we just start our walk. Ah.
That's cool.
What?
Nothing. I'm waiting for you to get it.
Have you already finished the quest?
No.
Oh.
Maybe.
Can you tell me if the emote is a looping dance?
Why ruin the surprise?
So I'm curious if it's going to replace my Eastern dance.
No.
It doesn't loop? Damn it. Oh, and I also don't have it on. I also don't have the Eastern dance on this character.
I wish it did though.
Yeah, once we hit Shadowbringers in like 100 and something hours, we can get our hands on a couple of dances that actually loop.
Okay.
Such as the Bee's Knees. Or that. A thorn woman who danced in the festival? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with Little Ladies' Day. Has always been a common folks festival, after all. If anyone were to know, I dare say it would be the head of the Thorn family. 'Tis under their auspice that these celebrations take place. It's a holiday! I don't care if you think it's for poor people. Celebrate the fucking non-religious holiday.
What non-religious holiday?
Little Ladies' Day.
Oh, yeah. Little women's. Little wombs. Little wombs.
Little.
Pretty woman.
Alright. Where in the world did she disappear to? What? Did I ever see the dance performance by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes. Yes, I did. It was during a Little Ladies' Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time, and I had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks of my company, she showed me the dance. Flourishing her fan, she moved with such majestic grace. I was left utterly transfixed. A dance so lovely should be seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival? I suggested, and to my delight, she agreed with a smile. But no sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds than she retreated out of sight and all but collapsed to the ground. It was then that I learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her overexert herself. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again, and the sad look on her face when she nodded is something I've not forgotten to this day. But look at me prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies. Now, when I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. Goodbye, sir.
Can I get a little personal real quick?
Sure.
I have a family chat. You know, my family members.
Yeah.
And my so if you don't know, our capybaras are from Argentina, which is a Latin American country. So I'm Latino. but I'm not from Argentina though. So, um, my sister was like, she took a midterm because it's midterm season now.
Yeah.
For all the students. So, of all the students in chat, y'all doing good in your midterms. But she was talking about how like she just made a comment about like just like, oh yeah, my midterms are hard or whatever.
Yeah.
And in reply, my mom goes, study more.
Study more. Jesus.
Mind you, my sister went to Rolling Loud. You know what
Right?
Rolling Loud is.
No, I don't.
Okay, it's a major music festival. She went to Rolling Loud, and she brought her notes and everything
Right?
onto like to the hotel and everything to study. She landed, and she took the midterm the day she landed, like in the airport. Like,
Holy shit.
yeah,
But
like
study more.
that's how dedicated she is to studying. But study more. The
But
fact
study
you went
more.
to a whole music festival, studied in the hotel, but study more.
But study more. Study more. Oh,
Could have
there you
been
are.
having fun. Study more.
A woman was here just now. She told me that she was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the little ladies dance. It's as beautiful as I imagined it would be, and I cannot thank you enough for finding this person. Now then, were you able to learn aught from anyone else? I learned that there's this one noblewoman that's kind of a bit of a bitch. So my mother once performed the dance before a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her. From what I've now seen, the movements may indeed be trying for those of poor health. Those such as myself. Thus did my father choose to keep the dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being. Or so I speculate, at any rate. Lady Adelia, thank heavens I found you. Rudolph, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Begging your pardon, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. But all's well that ends well, and it seems that you are on hand for the young mistress. As her sensatial, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude. I can butcher words. Now then, my lady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. If you feel strong enough, let us seek him out together. It would set his mind at ease. Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I never knew about my family, and I would have you at my side when I meet with my father. Will you come with me? Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth. I really love when characters do the single solitary nod. The very firm up, down. It's so good. Master Fronton should be here somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me. And by please follow you, sir, do you mean you're going to follow me around? Remind me, Hori, have we done any quests where NPCs follow us around? I know
yes.
they've done it. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we have.
Have I told you the really funny thing about those times?
No.
Outside of events, we're not going to see that shit start to pop up until fucking Endwalker.
Why?
Because there was a mechanic, there was a quest mechanic they introduced in Endwalker. And I remember when Endwalker first dropped, that mechanic was like, even though it's like a simple follow-up thing, it was kind of hype. You're the woman from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. I said what I said, not realizing you had come at her behest. But what's done is done. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. Fortune Thorn. Oh! Oh my god!
What?
The man who got the mom to dance was her father. Oh!
Yep.
What's done is done. Now
It
allow
was
me
her
to
daddy.
It was her daddy. Now properly allow me to introduce myself. Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family at your service. And the woman he was like, where is she? Was her! No more secrets, father. Why did you hide the truth from me? I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she is gone. I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please, return the fan and forget about the dance. I get it. I really get it. Father, I understand full well why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would likely feel the same. But as much as I am touched by your concern, I know about everything now. About Mother, about the fan, and even the dance. Do the dance!
Dance.
Everybody look at your pants.
Do the dance. Do the dance.
Do the dance. Everybody look at your pants. Oh. Oh. I don't feel bad about making the joke, but this is a sweet moment.
Everybody look at your pants.
Claudia? Lady Aldethia, that was extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? An old friend of Mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance, down to the smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew that I wanted you to experience that joy again. Aldethia. This is actually breaking my fucking heart.
Oh no!
Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong of me to hide the fan and dance from you, and I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way. Thank you, but you know, Father, it is Little Lady's Day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for the occasion?
Yeah, that's right. You better bust it down and dance for old man.
As you say, my princess, as you say, I, Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve as your royal sentinel. Your every wish is my command. I don't care if I fucking got that wrong. This is a beautiful moment. Except perhaps when I judge that you are overtaxing yourself. After all, your highness's well-being is my foremost priority. I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado, then, my first wish is to instruct the festival staff in the Little Lady's Dance, that we may share it with all who participate in the festivities. If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and everyone should by rights inherit the dance passed down in our family. This is so... Oh, it's so sweet. It's so saccharine sweet.
It's so wholesome.
I have a gift for you, adventurer, as a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept the instructions for the dance along with a replica of my mother's fan. I'm gonna just... boop. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans as many people as possible and share them with the history of the dance. This will be a Little Lady's Day to remember. Oh yes, it will. Except for that one woman who was like, I don't celebrate Little Ladies Day. She doesn't fucking celebrate it, so she doesn't get a fan.
No fan. No fan.
No fan. No. The way you said no fan just reminded me of. Have you ever seen the old Pet Cemetery?
That's cemetery.
It's a Stephen King book. It's a movie based off of a Stephen King book.
I feel like no, I haven't. I heard of Pet Cemetery, but I don't think I've ever like watched it or anything or know anything about it.
All right, let's check out this email really quickly, and then we'll get back to the story. So basic synopsis of it is there is a graveyard in. It's King, so it's Maine. I don't even have to think. It's Stephen King, so it takes place in Maine. Right? So, it's not that. La Dance.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by dance.
hey.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Okay, so there is a cemetery in Maine, which is in an ancient, like, Native American burial ground.
This is sounding familiar.
Probably. And what happens is, generally, you bury your pet dies. Generally, of unnatural like accidents. Hit by a car. Mainly getting hit by a car. There's lore reasons for that. The crux of the book actually kicks off about halfway into the fucking story, where the main character has a son named Gage. Spoiler alert for a book released in the 80s and a movie released, I think, in the 90s. Maybe it was also released in the 80s. Gage fucking dies. Gage goes the way of many a pet in that town in Maine, and gets hit by a semi-truck. And the main character, in his grief, goes, well, I mean, I brought the family cat back to life by burying it in the cemetery. Why don't I bring my son back? Which, by the way, this man has been specifically told by another man that has lived in the town all of his fucking life, you don't bury people in the pet cemetery. They don't come back right. But no, he's got to have his son back, so he buries him. And eventually, spoiler alerts, again, for like a 40-year-old book, he has to kill his son. Because his son comes back not right and murders the next door neighbor that tried to get him not to bring his son back.
It sounds like a weird zombie sort of Frankenstein situation.
Kind of. The son comes back evil. There's a whole lore thing with the Wendigo that we could get into. We're not going to get into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no eating of flesh. The son is just flat out fucking evil. But yeah, in the movie when he like injects his son full of like poison, it's the best way to I can describe it. He injects Gage with one vial of poison. Gage kind of wanders off, going, "Not fair, Daddy. Not fair. Not fair." And he just fucking slumps over. That book also has one of the most chilling endings I think I've ever fucking read. Because you would think this motherfucker's learned his lesson, right? Tried to bring his son back, didn't work. Came back as a horrible fucking killer.
Right.
The son had killed his wife.
Okay. Old enough to have a wife. I was not seeing that.
No. The son was a toddler. The son killed his mom.
Okay.
And this dumb motherfucker goes, well, my son returned. Yeah, exactly. He goes, well, she'll probably come back okay. It'll be different this time. and he
Right.
buries her in the pet cemetery. And the last line of the book is her saying one line. And it ends with that, with the implication that she's going to murder him. And the only surviving child that he had is going to have to grow up without her fucking parents. All because daddy can't learn a lesson.
I mean, name me a man that's learned a lesson.
I mean, fair point. So here, Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundobald... Bertolina? God preserve, what happened? Without foraging, when the Corpse Brigade came, they took me to their hideout and they... The whole while, they laughed at me. They said that I forgot about this little plot point. I fucking forgot about this little plot point. Jesus. Because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such position, since poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. Those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anybody else know of this? Wilfred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed right now too. I forgot about this. I must tend to Bertolina. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. I mean... Jesus Christ, I completely forgot about this fucking plot point.
Is it bad?
The implications aren't great.
Mm.
The implications make me feel gross and uncomfortable. And, like, I knew that ARR could get dark at points. Because part of the Arcanist quest is all about helping a woman get over her trauma from being a slave to pirates.
Mm. That's a lot.
I forgot that part of the main quest of ARR is that. I don't know how much I can say on stream.
What? Why not?
I will put it in party chat.
I'm party chat.
If you look in the lower left, you'll see it in our party chat.
Oh.
Yep.
Grape without the G?
Yep.
I see.
I completely fucking forgot about that.
I mean, if one's a slave to pirates.
Oh, no, I'm talking about that the quest, the Big Trouble in Little Alamigo that I'm doing right now.
Oh.
Yeah, she came in crying because they were... I feel so fucking grody.
You know you gotta read the dialogue.
Yeah, I did. I read that out loud, and that's what made it fucking click.
Yeah.
What was just her being like, her not being able to say what it was, and then breaking into tears, and then saying they were laughing the entire time. It was like... How did I not pick up on that my first time through this? Holy shit.
I mean, hey, some people, sometimes you need like a second round.
Yeah, what those animals did to Bertolina is unforgivable. And to think they look down on us.
Okay, real quick though, I literally thought you were talking about actual animals for a second. I don't
No.
know why.
Well, I'll suffer
My
this
brain went
humiliation.
literal.
I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilfred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. I don't... Like, I could be wrong about that, but that honestly feels what the what the implications are.
I mean,
The way they're talking.
yeah, it's like I don't know what else could it be? It's like grape without saying it.
But, like, it... I'm gonna have to see where this leads. Holy shit. Oh, God. It's got so much darker than I remember it being.
Oof.
No, Endwalker is the darkest expansion.
Yikes.
I mean, Endwalker does get seriously dark, but... Not that.
Okay, but like I feel like there's dark for the sake of being dark, and then there's like something that's like thematically like a dark topic that's engaging.
Yeah, like, that's part of the reason why I think that it's only, like, implied so you can read it as something else. And I could be, we could be misreading it, but
We could be reading too much into this
we could.
because like I mean it's just yeah like I think we're just so used to like the culture of it and how it's like told in media.
Everyone's reaction though to it is
Yeah, like you know what I mean?
That's like the big sticking point is
But then again, like if I saw someone came out and they were like
they're ready
being
to
like
murder.
brought to torture,
Yeah.
like I'll be pretty shaken up about it.
It could very easily just be that she was tortured. And
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna go with.
I mean like both is still torture, but one is just like
Worse.
a more, I guess, tangible kind of.
Yeah. Almighty Ralgard, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of our people. I've killed Ralgar several dozen times. Humph. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. I mean, Wilfred, do you mind? Like, don't go for the crystal plan. That's like long game shit. That's planning. Don't plan. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low to change the world for the better. Might be as Gunbold's content to eke out the existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the Seven Hells did I put the bloody map? So, Chad, how's your day going? Chocobo. Gone. The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? This. What's this? A hunting knife? And a map of Zanrak. Wait. You said Wilfred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is a rank madness. The young fools are undertrained and unblooded after all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystal. They headed out east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Look at the cute Shiba.
Not easy. Weave.
You're fired again, Patrick.
Oh God.
I heard you muttering it, and I was like, ah, fuck it. What's wrong with it? I'm not actually sure if we're going to hit the dungeon. We're going to try and hit the dungeon tonight, chat. We're going to try.
Tries a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Again, hopefully this is the last week of overtime.
Hopefully.
Granted, then I'm going to have to figure out what to do with myself. When I suddenly have, like, you know, a couple hours free before I have to do anything. Take a nap. Oh, I gotta leave party for a minute.
Go ahead.
Gotta dip from party because I gotta kick some ass. Yes. How very glib. Wilfred, did no other survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We... Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Raugar to summon him. Just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardmen's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. What's up, motherfuckers? Let's fight! I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. That's not gonna... Ow. Oh, my careful preparation. Not interrupt my spell casting. Oh, wait. Fire 2 is a gain on 3.
What?
Fire 2 is a gain on 3.
Wait.
It means that I'm shouting out that my AoE gains more damage on 3 people than just casting on 1.
Interesting.
Right? Alright, Tempered Pikemen, get ready to eat shit. Wait, why am I now fighting... Oh, wait, I know why I'm fighting the Alamican conscripts. That's unfortunate. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Oh, wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there. Right for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Do you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by God. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgar. He swore... Enough. I will hear the rest of this story of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Null will wish to hear it as well. I would. Oh, hurry. Well, a new deep dungeon got released this past week.
What's a deep dungeon?
It is a dungeon that will set you back, that will take away some of your, like, levels while you're in it. And you regain those, and the point is to clear, like, 100 floors. Not a good explanation.
Hold the fuck up. Did Lois Griffin just, like, condemn me? Who is this?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Lois Griffin just fucking...
Did slashed out.
Goodbye?
No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything.
Yeah, she just fucking parroted me.
I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger.
What the fuck is I'm so sorry.
It's alright. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using the crystal.
She has a little corgi.
And then just
Well,
vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter who we may be, Alamigo lives on within all of us. Hi, Hono. How are you doing?
You're sitting with Lois Griffin. Lois Patrice Griffin. I didn't know Lois had a middle name.
Neither did I. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. I'm doing pretty good right now. Kind of sleepy, but we'll get through it. Thank you for saving me. And
by the way, I'm posting this in the Discord.
Sorry I tried to kill you. Go for it. Sorry, I had to look away for 1 second. Let me look at this. Lois Patrice Griffin. Oh my god, it's Lois Griffin.
Yeah, and she just waved goodbye and she's gone forever. Like that.
What's that Bluey quote? Some people are in our life for a short amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah, some people come and go and are only here for a short amount of time. And then something about fate and destiny. Wow.
It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as yours out there. Little Amigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcomed here. That's like a paralyzing potion. Trying to figure out what I'm going to play after stream. Kind of tempted to say going back into Minecraft, but we'll find out. Gunbold wants to wish you well on your investigation. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred has told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, the man will bring nothing but great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to this creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Report to Minfilia! Actually, we have... Vesper Bay tickets. I feel like if any of my FC members are watching, I'm going to get yelled at because I'm not doing my job quest right now.
Ooh.
Look, it's... I think if any of them are in chat, they already know.
Mm.
Or I could be wrong, and they might not know. Also, I think my shark just got here. Let me check. Let me do a quick little check. And if it did just get here, my day just got a whole lot better.
Let's go.
Is it? Says on the way, but no, it just went out for our delivery. But it'll be here within the next 4 hours.
Hooray.
Okay, so I am closing in. I think I'm closing in on the dungeon. Welcome back, Null. I am reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Amigo. So tell me, were you able to learn of La Habrea? I learned that he's a punk-ass bitch.
Oh.
Planted the knowledge of summoning an impressionable young mind, you say. Precisely the kind of description the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are brought about by a malign will. We must needs dive deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Ahem. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. An individual fitting Lahabaraya's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we pick up Lahabaraya's trail once more. Norexia can furnish you with details. Pray speak with her and take it there. As always, be careful out there, Null. Oh, she's in the Waking Sands. Gotcha. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ashcrown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Madrad has an encounter with a scary masked one. The masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go...
Got back up here.
Walking One should go and speak with the digging one, Medrad. Digging One is to be found at Fallon Float in the North Shroud. It's like the. Have you ever seen West of Loathing?
No, I don't. What is that?
It's an RPG, with where the main character is a stick figure, and it's very hilarious. I should stream it for you one of these days. Maybe not like a Twitch stream, but
Oh, like in the pond we're chilling.
yeah, just in the pond we're chilling. I'll start up a new game of, or maybe I do stream. Maybe we stream it together on Twitch.
Maybe
Something or another. But it's a very funny game. Its sequel came out, I think, this year. Either this year or the very tail end of last year.
Interesting.
No, it would have been this year because I very distinctly remember having a thought process of like, this enemy is hilarious because she's Christmas themed. And, and it's nowhere near Christmas. How do I gonna but You know what? I'm gonna take the easier way out of this because I think I can just get a drop off point in Nuclear. We're gonna get to that dungeon. I feel like we're like at the cusp of it right now.
We get into it.
Yeah. When we get up to it, you're gonna want to message Prince.
Right.
Because I think Prince is going to be our tank. Unless we can get...
Interesting. You want me to get Prince?
Yes.
Oh.
Unless Peepo is in chat and Peepo wants to come with us as well. Granted, Peepo might be a healer. But Prince is another option that we have.
Well, I mean, you want me to ask him right now?
Yeah. Let him know that we're getting close. He might be in chat for all I know. If he is, he hasn't said anything.
Well, you better fucking say something.
Well, I know for a fact that I know for a fact that he's free tonight because we were talking earlier.
Interesting.
Oh, there he is. There's Prince. Well, actually, yeah. This is up for you to answer, Hori. What's wrong with Prince?
What? What do you mean?
Well, Prince is just asking what's wrong with him. He's in chat right now.
There's no problem. No, I wasn't framing it as a problem.
He read it as a problem.
I would just be surprised that if he joined.
I'm pretty sure he's willing to join.
Yeah, no, I'll just be surprised. Usually he's like doing shit right now.
Yeah, like I said, he and I were talking earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, I know for a fact that he's free. And then we're gonna run back this way. Understandable. There's Metroid. Like I said, though, we're getting close. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I looked death in the face. 'Twas only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman. Midron is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. It's an orange. There you go, sir. Please calm the fuck down.
Please, chill out.
You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true. One second, I gotta fix my model. It's bothering me. I keep like glancing over and the eyes are like closing, so I'm just gonna...
What's wrong with the model?
Well, they're gonna see settings for a second while I fix this up.
Oh no.
There we go. That works. It was another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed from head to toe in black. There's a hideous fiend in tow. A winged... Let's hear. Masked man, he had a hideous fiend in tow. A winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept near as I dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. Oops, I accidentally skipped some dialogue there. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help in whatever way we can. Oh wait, I know what the issue is. Oh my goodness. Aye, nothing to ensure we won't have to suffer Medroid's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted. Wait. I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. Look, sir, please just... let me in. Let me in. Where? This is so ridiculous. Where is it? ID has a proposal to make concerning your investigation. So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin are known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answers are that simple. But for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? We go forward and back, and then forward and back. I love this music. Forward and back, and then go forward and back.
Music goes hard.
And then go forward and back, and then go forward and back. And then go 1 foot forward. Fuck off, Ziz! Fuck you! There we go. That'll fix things up. Then transpose. Transpose back and kill. Murder. Oh, I dodged the attack. just kind of wander my way back. Oh boy. I'm looking down at that level, and I'm at level 35. Now that's about the midpoint of the Hero's Feast.
Midpoint?
It's probably nowhere near as bad as I remember, but you're gonna... It's the next arc that we're about to head into. Because you know how, like, right now is the arc of us just kind of trying to figure out La Habrea?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next arc is the Hero's Feast. It's the setup for the Titan fight. Which, do not get me wrong here. The Titan fight is fucking sick.
Right.
It's just the build up to it's a little tiring, in my opinion. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creature are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike the Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Oh no. Saying eye to winged eye. Rock of Rancor. We'll do this one first. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Hehehe. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor that's been going around. There's some whispers that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring some back of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Boop boop. That poor woman. So let's go throw a thing at the dynamite. Oh wait, here it is. Throw. Then take... Oh, there's 5 of these motherfuckers? Okay. Then here. Then this one. Okay, so after this, and I think the next one, I'm hopefully going to get to the dungeon soon. I could absolutely be wrong, but we'll find out.
I hope we get to the dungeon.
I mean, I'm close. I'm close to it, because I'm in the area where it's at. I just don't know... I don't remember how many quests it is, and I don't have the MSQ tracker pulled up. It's over there. Here, let me pull up ARR MSQ. God, I saw ARR MSQ rework and I went, yes, please. But this is what we're looking for. I am on Rock of Rancor. I am technically 3 quests away.
Let's go.
Huh? Why are these just your garden variety crystals? It is a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. There is something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medruid's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it is coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medruid's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream and at the top of my lungs and ran without looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here. In case you mind to investigate. So we're gonna hurry there, probably not see the eyeball, and gonna come back. Ugh. Then go forward. And then go forward and back, and then 1, 2, forward. Back and then... Oh wait, and then I jump off the cliff. Ziz, fuck off. Zizzer, I hardly know her. Comedy!
Oh my god.
Wait a second. I'm an idiot.
But
That's gotta go there, and then we gotta bring Fire 1 back here. So I, for whatever fucking reason, had Fire 4 set as my main, like, fire spell? Or not Fire 4, Fire 3. And I was like, yeah, that's how that works. Spoiler alert, it's not. I'm supposed to use Fire 4 very sparingly.
Fuck. I was gonna say something, but
Say it.
do you know the artist? Do you know the artist SZA?
No?
Never mind. She's a good artist. You should listen to her.
I'll have to, I'll have to look her up and give it a look.
SZA. She's great.
SZA.
I
like
would
that.
play her music,
But it's copyright.
you know. Yeah.
And we don't have to deal with that. Granted, I wish we could get away with that, because then we could, like, play fucking Saints Row 4 the way it was intended to be played.
Oh, I forgot that this started off as a Saints Row 4 playthrough.
Oh, it started off as just a Saints Row playthrough. I would like to go back to that, but...
You know, it would be funny if this is like, if we still consider this as a Saints Row playthrough, but we're waiting till,
they
Volition or whatever.
There's that 20 gig patch that came out a little bit ago. We haven't tried it since then, so maybe within the coming weeks we go back and give it another try for a bit.
I'll be down.
Yeah.
I'll be down.
Yeah. We'll do that. Let's see. A monstrous Behemoth appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been the scourge of the folk of Falgard. Intentional or no, You've done us a great service, and you have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? 2 left. Medrad is troubled by the death of new by the dearth of new developments in the murder investigation. There's been no promising leads in the murders, and I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. But if you and I were moms apart, how could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Baramite at the very spot you claimed to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been reported sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to an expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Son of a bitch. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you've forgotten, it was at the rocky area west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information you can provide to the security of the region. I mean, we can try. I can't guarantee anything, but we can try. Prince, you're probably going to want to start logging in here soon. Let me just double check how I am. Oh! Yeah, I have this, and then one more quest, and then it's dungeon time. So we should actually be doing that tonight, and we will do it tonight. If you're up for it, Hori, just in case the next 2 quests take a little while.
No, I think that's it. Call it. No, I'm kidding.
That's it. No, that's how we're ending it.
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down.
Perfect.
Huh. I mean, how are we looking on time?
20 minutes, but we can go a little over.
20 minutes. If anything, we can leave it for the next one.
We'll have to see, because I would actually really like to do this dungeon, because it's a cool dungeon. Like, I think I've said it before,
like,
this is unironically one of my favorite dungeons in ARR.
I don't know how much dialogue you have left, and also, like, I want, like, how long does it take to do the whole dungeon?
At most, it'd be, like, probably 10, 15 minutes. Like, it's not a long dungeon.
Oh, okay. Okay, then, yeah, sure.
I mean, unless something goes wrong and we wipe a total of like 6 times on the first pull.
Interesting.
I'm partially there's the first dungeon in Shadowbringers. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually a pretty easy dungeon, like not that difficult in all honesty. A little while ago, I was with Eros and another static member. It might have been Kira or Sophie. First pull of Holminster Switch, that dungeon I was mentioned of Shadowbringers. We legitimately struggled on that first pull. We kept wiping for no reason. It was funny as hell. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Yes, here's a ravaged corpse. Let me get some more Sprite real fast. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud. While the mass stranger you seek does not seem to feature any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, no one can say. The victims have been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... Huh. This button, engraved with a lily motif. That's the very same object that was found on another victim. A family sigil? Or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal to solving the murders. I would have told you I would have you hold the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason you shouldn't carry on your own. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Mayhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed some light upon the sigil.
Mion.
Okay. So we're hurrying. We're chugging along. We're probably going to get into that dungeon tonight. Depends on how much dialogue we got. Worst case, it's next week. But I would prefer tonight. Down. And besides, this is also a dungeon where I can that they have revamped that I can explain some of the old mechanics on, because it used to be really funny. Good evening to you, Null. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. No, that would be nice.
Scones and tea?
Yeah, well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. I love the way that that's written. You can just fucking tell that it's like, oh, gross. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette, over by the Aetheryte Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one.
That's a question.
I've got an answer.
Do you have something that you spend a lot of money on, but for no, like, you want the high quality stuff? It could be tech, it could be like clothes, it could be whatever. But you have something that you spend like a lot of money on, for quality.
maybe not exactly for quality, but this desktop I spend a lot of money on.
Cause like I realize that, like, you know how some people spend a lot of money on tea?
Yeah.
Or like candles, or like, you know, other things. Maybe you spend a lot of money on like socks, but it's like quality. Like, the item you need it in quality.
Yeah.
Or you want it in quality.
Yeah.
Cause like, am I distracting for dialogue? I hope I'm not preventing any dialogue right now.
Tiny bit. Okay,
never mind.
Matter of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by families of old. Though I cannot claim to know its sigil, however, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a proposed personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Synagold over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a four-name basis.
Is dialogue over?
Dialogue is over.
So,
But yeah,
like,
I think technically this computer.
So, I've recently, I like giving people gifts, and
Yeah.
one of my favorite things to do is to give like edibles, not the drug kind, but like the candy and
Yeah.
fruits and that kind of like edible arrangements. I've
Yeah.
recently found this company in Japan, and
Yeah.
they sell these like crystal candies.
Yeah.
I never bought one for myself. I bought some for some of our friends.
Yeah.
But she loved it, and her partner loved it. Like they both loved it. But like these like crystal things are like
I think I know which one.
$60.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But with
But,
that
like, these
description,
crystal
there's within one
candies-
person.
Those crystal candies are like $60-$70.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Burnett believes that I can help you? Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Please tell me you know about this button, please. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursadel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon his breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Okay. Message prints. Because we gotta be fast.
What?
Message prints. Let him know to get on 14.
Oh, okay. I thought you said print for some reason. I was like, what am I printing?
Message print. You got to email print.
Emailing. I'm emailing. Like, it's dial-up in this pond. Okay.
Jesus. The idea that you're playing FF14 on fucking dial-up.
Dial-up.
Oh, that is the most cursed thought. Okay, print is on 14. I do not believe we are acquainted. Please leave me to my thoughts. Here, have a button.
Is he on 14? Sorry.
He's on 14. I will start a party up.
Okay, we got this.
The sigil of Drontacor's family. How is it you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Yeah, dude, yeah. Fucking obviously. Grab and invite to party. Oh.
Did it.
Grim or Prince or fucking. I need you to drop a message in like FC chat or something. Because I just realized the reason I can't find you is you're not on my friends list.
Lamau.
I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Drantacors. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amadamine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady never escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came. These masked men, but my lady, believed that they would help her regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew even more grotesque as time went on. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to the bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant as I was, but then the time came to return to the house. My legs refused to move, and I knew then that I could not go back to that place. Not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavoured to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost, lest her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of Central Shroud. Go now. Go and do what must be done. Yeah, Grim, I don't know where you want to meet me. If you want to come to Gridania, I can grab you.
That's what I was saying. Right.
Oh, that works too. Actually, I just realized. Invite to party. Send friend request. Hi, bud.
So,
Okay.
I was saying, like...
You go.
Oh, no, that, like, I've yet to taste these, like, crystal candies. And I think I'm, like, candy bougie.
Candy bougie.
Yeah.
Bougie candy.
Because I hate it when people are like, oh, here's some Linden's for truffles or whatever. Or is it whatever, like, chocolate that's there that looks fancy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, went to Walgreens, and I was like, oh, this person will like this. There's like no thought, no nothing. But just crystal candy, like I feel like when people get it, it's like, oh shit, like this thing I never had before, like it's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything where I have to do brand name. And even
It doesn't
with
even
this,
have to be brand name. It just has to be like expensive.
again, technically
Like-
this PC. Granted, this PC is a couple years. I need to replace the motherboard on this thing because I haven't even been able to upgrade to a Windows 11 yet.
Like, for example, for your desktop, like, or for your computer, or whatever. Like the keyboard, you know, like the switches and stuff, and getting into that hobby.
Yeah.
Like, do you have like something like that?
I forgot you could come all the way up to the entrance of this place.
Yeah.
I've got an RGB keyboard.
You do the switches and stuff, so you can switch it out.
No, I should. Okay, Hawk Manor
Yeah,
is now
you don't
accessible.
have to.
So I'm gonna assume that we've got no one else, so we're gonna go for it.
Oh, there he is, the big boy.
The big boy. I enjoy doing these Thursday streams because I love it when people show up and are like, "Yeah, you're running a dungeon. I can help."
Yeah, right.
Because we're too fucking deep. Like, if we didn't have Prince, and you know, if Peepo, you know, wasn't here, it's fine. It's fine, Prince. Like, if we didn't have like, because I know Peepo's helped us at least once. Do you know how long these queues would be?
No.
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. That is a while.
Eh,
I mean, depending on the day, it could be faster.
yeah.
So, what class is Prince
Dark Knight.
here? Okay.
We're gonna see if we can get a fourth really fast. We'll see who responds faster, either the FC or the Q will pop. One of the two will happen. Let me see who's online. Granted, we might not actually be able to. I think that Q's gonna pop before we
Really?
hear from. Yeah, I think that Q's gonna pop before we hear from the FC because there are only 2 members who are not busy right now.
Interesting.
We'll see though, because who knows? Maybe someone else will show up. Come on, we just need a healer. I'm putting it this way because it's easier to put it this way. Let's see what happens. Perfect. Make sure that perfect. Okay. I'm gonna say buckle up.
Oh shit.
Because we're probably dealing with at least 1 level 90, if not 2. They're going to be synced down to our level, but the syncing process in this game is not perfect. Also, watch your fucking
I could
cutscene.
just be one shot. I am. Telling me I could be one shot?
No. Their damage is going to be higher than our damage. Potentially. So we're going to be moving a tiny bit quicker. Oh, it's so good.
The theme of this place is cool.
Yeah, no, I love this. I forgot to set up my portrait.
I like it. I do like the aesthetics of this place.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
It's that flying witch. Oh god. How the fuck?
We're going for the tiny key. You dodged that like a fucking maniac.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Aha.
Oh, hey, Dragon. Welcome to stream.
Welcome to stream.
I am the best wizard.
Still getting used to targeting.
Okay. Good job. How's your day going, by the way?
Thank you, healer. Tell heal me.
I'm doing pretty good. Just relaxing. Which is the way that I view this stream a lot of the time.
A relaxing stream.
Yeah, because it's his whole content. First playing through the story.
Oh shit. My dumbass.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. My dumbass. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
I am so sorry to hear that you wound up. Oh, actually, wow. Congrats then if you're not hired.
I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
Well.
Congrats though on not being tired. Absolutely. I was like, aha, I will use Fire 4, because I think I'm actually high enough level right now that Fire 4 I can get for free. Oh shit! I'm so glad to hear that. That might actually clear up some people that we know that play this game.
Obtain the tiny key.
Tiny key.
The tiny key.
Also, I need to see about maybe getting a PS5 at some point.
You're thinking of getting a PS5?
Probably.
If you could get one. I heard they're still hard to get.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's been like 2 years since their release. Like, come
Scalpers. Scalpers. People are still willing to buy from scalpers. Which is unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's what we get when we live in this
Yeah, you can say it.
late stage companies.
Absolutely, we're stuck right now. Okay, so upcoming is the first boss. Oh yeah, we got
Up the game? Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's we're this far in and we're just now getting the first boss. Pretty sick, right?
After 90 whole hours.
90 hours.
Actually, I don't know how much time I have on this character.
You can do a slash playtime.
Like in the chat?
Yeah. One second. Oh.
A day in 5 hours.
So 29 hours. Let's do this. Sorry, I just had to celebrate that somebody else cleared tree.
What's tree?
If you've joined for our prog nights, you've probably seen tree. Do you remember that fight that we were stuck on for like 3 months?
Oh, that's tree.
That's tree, and someone else in the FC just cleared it.
Hey.
Okay, enjoy your food. Do you see how fast we're melting this shit?
Is it not supposed to be this fast?
Let me just say this: a bunch of level 30s would not be clearing this fast.
Oh wow.
Also, a Null that's doing her rotation right would be doing a bit more damage.
You not doing your rotation right?
I ran out of mana.
No.
Oh shit! My dot's falling off. I'm a bad DPS.
Your dop's falling off?
My dot's falling off. Please tell me you guys are following me. I'm gonna poke my head in while we wait for you guys to figure this off. I'm not good with dots, arrows.
Oh, is
I'm
Arrows
really...
giving you
Yeah.
shit?
Eros is giving me shit about my dots. Okay,
Tell
so
them.
first big change. First
I
big
mean, you
change.
probably deserve it. I don't know.
I kind of do. So down the staircase, there used to be a bunch of ads, like just trash pulls.
Yeah.
But because everyone just took the fall that we just took, they just pulled them out. I jumped down. I ain't a bitch. I ain't bitch made.
Oh, were we not supposed to jump down?
No, we're supposed to take the stairs like normal fucking people.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I missed the stairs completely.
Yeah, most people do because no one takes the stairs. I'm gonna let them do that. I'll wait for Grim.
You know, I'm surprised in this game there's no class elitism.
Because we're not at the higher. Yeah. Yeah,
Is there
I was
class elitism?
at some of the higher tiers. Some people are. Yeah, Eros. Like I wasn't even sure if they'd actually removed it because I don't get to do Hawkman or a line after the changes. I love this dungeon. It's so good. Exactly, Eros is scholar elitism. Actually,
Really?
yes.
Like, give me like monk. How would it?
Monk is
How would
a
that
very
feel?
Monk is a very good class. It is technically not top DPS out of the melee ones, but it is very good. I have talked about this before for reasons that will be hidden from chat because we are doing a little joke and chottle in Endwalker a couple years down the line. But Machinist is called a limited job for a reason. They need to fix that shit. Scholar is very broken and not in a good way. Fucking Paladin, well, not great at damage. No, Eros Machinist is also a very limited job. Holy shit, the damage on that one is awful. Red Mage is also in a bad spot right now.
I mean, limited.
It's a really mean joke. Because, I think I've told you about Blue Mage, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blue Mage is the only class that is... Red Mage absolutely still needs help. Blue Mage is the only official limited job, meaning you can't bring it into certain, like, current content or the old ultimates, really, are the only things it's barred from. Hell, it's 10 levels below what current, like, top level is, just so that you can't do that. And so when you call another class that's not Blue Mage a limited job, you're saying it's a bad class. You're saying that it should not be taken into, like, the current high-end stuff. Or just current content in general.
I see.
Oh my god, Red Mage, End of Shadowbringers. Red Mage was so fucking fun. There's a reason why I look the way that I do. And then they made all these changes in Endwalker. Kill the skeleton first. I think. I could be wrong on that. It might actually be the imp. Kill the imp, actually. I think.
Pick one.
Just pick one, keep hitting it. We'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's the skeleton, though.
I'm gonna hit the skeleton. So smacking that bitch up.
You know which class I really wish that they would do a little bit of a buffing on? Paladin. They need to buff fucking Paladin.
That AoE attack was annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oops, I ice mazed it there for a little bit. Oh, that's okay. This is where they made another change. Do you see that little portal on the floor?
You know.
Those used to not exist. You used to have to use the return spell.
Ew.
And yeah, and to make matters worse, usually you would not mention it to the sprouts.
Those
like
sprouts just be in there.
Yeah, no, like you would forget that, you know, hey, you're getting extra cone stones for doing this. And so what would happen is, like, nobody would just mention it to the sprouts. Because you'd be like, oh yeah, everybody's done this here, so, you know. Yeah, everyone has done this here, so you just wouldn't mention to use return. And then 3 of you would show up, and you would wait for the sprout. And, you know, if you had nice party members, someone would be like, use return. Return will help.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
Let's slay this bitch, but goddamn.
Oh, did they remove the void lamp mechanic? Or was that still in this?
The what?
It was a mechanic during the original incarnation of this boss fight where you would have to put out void lamps. Oh no, that's right. They replaced it with this shit. Face away, face away. Kill the handmaiden.
The what?
The lady's handmaiden. We need to kill it before she gets eaten. Welcome back, Dragon. We're just finishing up the dungeon. Shit. Face away.
It's just taunting me.
Get away from Prince. Okay, you're safe. Like, you just want to stay out of that red circle. What'd you have for breakfast, Dragon?
I gotta hit her somehow.
Yeah. Face away!
How's all the circle though?
You might have just had a bad snapshot. Oh, that sounds so good. It's been a while since I've had steak and eggs. I usually don't even like eggs.
You don't like eggs?
A4 steak sounds so good. Yeah, I actually really don't. I'm not a huge fan of eggs. Oh. Okay, we are going... And with that, I think once loot has been claimed... I think this might be where we wrap up stream for tonight. But,
Hell yeah.
Do stick around. We're going to be raiding my buddy Nyx. No, well, I just generally... I haven't found an egg that I really like yet. I mean, I actually like omelets. I really love omelets. Oh, follow me, Hori. But yeah, I think we're gonna raid Nyx. But stick around if you want some free channel points. Nyx is playing I should try duck egg.
Kase.
Yeah, you can say it. You can say it.
She's gonna be playing Yakuza.
Yeah, she's gonna play
Join
some
us.
Yakuza.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in chat. We're gonna be chilling. We chats. And we're gonna be end bullying.
Stronger than bullying.
We're forever stronger than bullying.
I think I've heard of Baloo. What is it again? Think about whether or not we wanted to go grab an achievement. Oh, I have heard of that. I've never tried it. I might want to try it. Oh, wait. We have one more cutscene to go through, and then we'll be wrapping it up. Darkness has taken root within these halls. Yeah. Sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. I'm willing to give that a shot. Who knows? It might be kind of tasty. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that is quickened it to life. Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire the Crystal of Light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue on your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. The task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, if I ever actually get to try it, I'll keep that in mind. Fare you well, bringer of light. Okay, yeah. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, and I think this is... Again, I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight. Next stream is going to be on Tuesday. But yes,
Tuesday.
Yeah, stick around. We're gonna raid Nyx. You're gonna get some free points. It'll be wonderful. Next Roblox night, we're trying to work that out. Next Roblox night, we're trying to work that out. It might be a weekend. We'll have to see. I'll keep you up to date in the Discord. But yeah, let me get that raid all set up. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for more Savage, hopefully. Have a good night.